don't touch anything.
It's the greatest find yet. Nothing compares to it.
But it's definitely something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal with Larry Lawton.
Welcome to The Real Deal with me, Larry Lawton. We got a great show. We got my brother in the house, and we got two ex-cons who are going to be talking about the Derek Chauvin, George Floyd, the stabbing with John Terzak in Tucson, FCI Tucson, which is what they call a rat factory. Before I get started, everybody, please check out my sponsor, Oliva Cigar, man. They are my buddies. I really like them. I was just talking about them. I just sent them an email, and I'll be seeing them again. They're really good people, so I really want everybody check them out. Oliva Cigar, they're my partners. We don't have the bookie one now, and that's okay. Listen, they come and go, those bookie ones, Dave. You know that. Yeah. So now, listen, they want everybody to sign up and gamble. I mean, and part of me doesn't want people to gamble like that either.
Well, if they can't afford to, they shouldn't be.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want that to happen.
Force nobody to gamble.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm saying what I say. That's the end of that.
And that makes it the real deal, I guess.
Absolutely.
How about that lighter you got? That's the best lighter I've ever seen. Smoking cigars for 30 years. I've never seen a lighter that good.
Dave, I've been smoking cigars for 42 years.
Not only is it good for cigars, it's good for a pipe. It's good for anything. You know what I mean?
Listen, Dave.
Great lighter, Larry. Great lighter. I'll give you kudos on that.
Thank you, man. When I picked this lighter, everybody, just so everybody know, I was at my brother's house. We were having a few beers the other day. And I took this out, torched it. I put a hole in a beer can in
less than
5 seconds, 7 seconds.
Less than 10 seconds. Put a hole right through a Mick Ultra beer
can.
Hey,
and after John Rodriguez got arrested, your brother is not giving you that many kudos. So
No. John Rodriguez, man. John Rodriguez was on the lam for a long time, man. But anyway, Dave, we got to talk about a few things. We got a bunch of stuff coming up today. First of all, I wanted to talk about what's happened with the Derek Chauvin thing, with the guy. We were both through a prison over a decade. In the hole, I've been stabbed twice, stabbed 2 people. I was in the maxes, and this is not even a max. And we were in mediums. And got kicked back out of that.
I'm really not surprised he got stabbed. What I am surprised at is the facility he got stabbed in. It's a WITSEC.
No, it's a WITSEC. WITSEC, everybody means witness protection.
They're all on the witness protection program. They're all
either chomos or rats.
They're all people who told on people. They got
cops.
Reduced sentences and they want to go home.
Yeah, some of them don't ever do sentences. The guy got 30 years. Just like,
I'm sure he was looking at life at the time.
Well, no, it doesn't matter. Gas pipe, of course. Gas pipe with the Lucchese family, Anthony Cascio. He ended up ratting at first and then did something stupid. He ended up getting his life sentence. He's in a WITSEC somewhere.
Because he did something stupid, right.
But what really shocked me, bro, on the whole thing is not so much, we got something wrong over here, not so much that he got stabbed there. What I am shocked at, bro, is how quick the FBI went into a federal prison.
Which is a surprise to me.
Dave, you know as well as I do how long, I would just put that on airplane mode, bro. What I would do, Dave, is it's amazing in my mind that, and I've been in the prison system for a long time. I was in the hole for 3 years, so I was in and out of investigations myself. I've never, ever, and I've seen some serious killings, some serious stabbings, serious assaults on officers, on everything. And I've never seen the FBI come into a prison within a week, not only do an investigation, supposedly, and then the U.S. attorney charged this guy with 4 charges.
I know.
They charged him with attempted murder, intent to commit attempted murder, assault with the dangerous weapon, and assault with bodily harm. Now,
do you think anything of that had to do with because who he stabbed?
Oh yeah,
the name. I mean the name. I don't mean.
Listen, what the guy said. And I don't buy it.
What guy?
The guy Terzak.
The one who stabbed
Chauvin. Everybody a little bit of the background of the case. The guy Terzak is John Terzak, was an MA, which is a Mexican mafia, in witness protection because he went undercover for the FBI in 2000, and in 2001 he got sentenced to 30 years.
That's why he was in WITSEC.
Right. Now this guy He's got a mark on his head. I can tell you that right now. That guy gets out of prison, they're going to kill him.
The Mexican mafia is going to get
him. And they're no joke. They play hard. Now, what's going to happen in my mind? He was getting out. This is another confusing thing.
In 2026, I heard.
Yes, 6/26/2006. He is getting out. 6/3/2026. He's getting out, which is 2.5 years. He did 22.5 years, bro.
I know. 2001, he got sentenced, right?
Yeah. Here's my take. Now he did it on Black Friday in remembrance to Black Lives Matter. And also, he said to Black Hand, which is a Mexican mafia like symbol, the Black Hand. So those two things, he said he did it at that. Now, he also said if the cops didn't get there that quick, and everybody out there, we call guards cops. He said if the cops didn't get there that quick, he was going to kill him because he stabbed him 22 times.
He would have kept going.
Yeah, but no, bro. What I've seen a lot of stabbings. A lot of gang stabbings, too. I call them pokings. They call it pop, 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 pop. They're all hitting the guy, in and out real quick. You want to see a dude get killed, and I watched both of them happen. You see a dude, bam, he going to the heart, ripping, doing everything he can.
Gouging him, yeah.
Yeah, this is like I call it like, I don't think it was just for notoriety. Why do you want notoriety? I mean, I honestly,
I think he got paid to do it.
I do too. That was my next step. I think somebody, some group, maybe some, who knows, paid him or
sent money to his family or whatever,
threatened his family or did something. And I mean, now we're not talking about Mexican mafia because I'm sure they did. I'm talking about maybe the government. The government might have did something. I don't know. I listen. I don't try to stoke what they call them conspiracy theories. I don't do that. What I do, bro, is believe that there's so much more we don't know that's going on, if you know what I mean, And it boggles my mind, Dave, how anybody could say, listen, I am so in shock with this kid. And I follow this guy. I just did another video. So if people haven't seen my second video, they should go up on
Go to YouTube and watch it. It's a real good one.
Really good. They're both videos. I really believe in my heart that I've never, ever in my life seen, and I've been around the BOP with Paulie, and not only around it, studied it, did the law. I've never seen the FBI come in and within a week, and the U.S. attorney charge him. How many investigations, how many witnesses should have they at least interviewed? How about the guys who around in his cell unit? Did he ever talk about stuff like, there's so much of an investigation they would do, and he's not going anywhere. They throw him in the hole. He's in the hole. You know where he's now? He's in the pen hole. There's a penitentiary next to it.
Okay.
And they put him in the hole there. So he's in of course, he's in the shoe there. Isolated, of course. Now, this dude, and you can say what you want with it. Listen, he's getting transferred, so is the other guy. But Tucson, FCI Tucson for a WITSEC, you know who got assaulted there?
Oh.
Larry Nassar.
Okay.
Yeah, no, so they're known. I mean,
the doctor with the Olympics.
Yeah, that pervert jerk.
Yeah.
So what I believe, and I really mean this, there's something not kosher. No way does the FBI don't do, listen, you know as well as I do. The reason that the federal government is so good at cases is because they take their time. When they arrest you,
they got all the resources.
Got a case, man. This ain't local police that they get hot on something, they want to arrest you, and you can beat them with a speedy trial because they don't have the right witnesses. When the FBI and the U.S. attorney charges you, they got their ducks in order, warrants and everything, and witnesses and everything you can do to get a conviction totally on this guy. You can't tell me, first of all, what I'm trying to explain.
I'm sure it was all on camera through the prison system.
That too. If there's blind spots, I'm sure, in every prison still. But here's another thing I think, though. This guy, FBI, you know how hard it is to get in and out of a prison. And what I mean by that is, since I've been out, I went back to Coleman. Right. I mean, myself.
He gave a speech there.
Yeah, I'm the only one who ever went back to his own prison. I was talking to my homies there. It was pretty cool, but it took a process to get anybody in there, Dave. I mean, anybody. I mean, now I'm walking around with the warden. I went to the warden's office. I did all this. And I could tell you, Dave, it blew me away. And I mean that it went that quick because the FBI couldn't go in and out of that prison every day that quick. Do you know what I mean? To do a real proper investigation.
Right.
I mean, 5 days, 7 days, he gets stabbed on Black Friday in a week. The guy is charged 4 charges. They investigated every one of those charges. That's all either planned and why, I don't know. A lot of people are calling Derek Chauvin a scapegoat. And let me tell you why. There's evidence now that he did not die of the foot on the neck.
A fixation.
Right on the neck. He died of fentanyl overdose. That could be true, could be not. I don't know. The Supreme Court, what people don't know also, in June, just this past June, the Supreme Court threw down and will not hear any more his case. So even actual incident, let me tell you how bad that is. The Supreme Court cited that you can only put one appeal in now. So let's say you do a 2255 for ineffective counsel, and it's about a sentencing. Like you had a charge, and the state, didn't do it properly, so you go back in. That's what we used to do, and get that state charge dropped. Then the guy's points go down, and he gets a reduction. Then you're done. That means even in actual innocence, they call it actual innocence, DNA, prove the guy did not do it. They won't hear the case. And you will sit in jail, in prison.
That's ridiculous.
It's totally ridiculous. People don't know what's going on in our country, with our criminal justice system. It's that bad, and we all know that. And I look at it like, wow, man. And I just read that case. I just read a couple. I was so up doing these cases. And I am just I got to get Paulie on, too, because Paulie and I talk the law all the time. He sent it to me, and he goes, bullshit. That Paulie's probably listening. Bullshit. There is so much more to this case than we know. Now, is it because Derek Chauvin knows something, they want to get rid of him? Is it because Black Lives Matter got some powerful people or whoever, I don't know, in there that want him dead? But I don't even buy that. He got a legitimate sentence, 23 and a half years, 22 and a half. I called that, the only one. He got a good sentence, fair sentence in my mind after what he did. I mean, being found guilty and all that. Now, was he brushed through? Listen, I'm not the biggest conspiracy theorist in the world, because three can keep a secret when 2 are dead. Yeah. So I don't know what your take is and why do you think? And Nick, why do you think they would do that to this guy?
What do I think?
Yeah, why do you think what
I think is probably not right, but I think the internet itself is a hardcore one way. So I think
hardcore which way?
Probably left.
You think the internet's left?
I think the internet and ads are left. Whoa.
What does that have to do with Derek Chauvin getting stabbed?
I don't buy that being left because you got Ben Shapiro's got how many subscribers and millions and millions of.
Yeah. Do you have anyone else?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You show me one left podcast that's good. I know one.
What do you mean left? I mean, you could even just throw out that Impulsive is left.
Oh, no. You think Impulsive's left?
Yeah, for sure.
I disagree.
I think they are, yeah.
I don't think
I also think that the Kardashians are left. And that
they might, but the Kardashians aren't a YouTube guy.
No, they're not, but they're all getting sprinkled, bro. They're all getting sprinkled.
That's just, I don't know why. I don't know what it would mean to be left either. Why would they do it?
I'm not right. I'm not left, so everyone, heard the other podcast, so. I also do not have an agenda. But I do think that ad marketing is leaning one way. And if that one way gets more eyes and more interaction and more comments.
Nick, what does all of this, what does what you're saying have to do with Derek Chauvin getting stabbed, though?
Yeah.
Oh, because it's huge. It's going to get more eyes. It's going to get more interaction. It's going to
What does that have to do with anything? I mean,
well,
Derek Chauvin gets...
Sorry.
Listen...
Right,
I'm half blackballed on the internet. We know that.
Half, yeah.
Half blackballed.
You're, I think, mixed.
Right. Sometimes they like me, sometimes they don't, and I don't care. But let me ask you a question. If that's the case, and I blow up because of videos doing this, how is that helping, the agenda of keeping a guy like me shut up? Or,
no, it's not you. That's maybe you agreed with their agenda and they pushed you. I don't know. I could be wrong. You asked me my opinion.
I totally disagree. Look at Chomo. They push pedophile videos, and that's a right issue.
No, that's because it's an anti pedophile. That's not a right issue. That's not a left issue. That's a anti don't fuck kids issue.
I got to go back to you, bro. What do you think it is?
What do I think? What is? Why
did the FBI come in 1 week if they even did an investigation? I can't even imagine.
So why do you say if?
I think they did that because of the big publicity of the original case.
And why is there publicity?
They wanted to put it to rest right away.
Why is there publicity?
Because a white cop killed the black guy, supposedly.
And that's what's
that's done, Dave. It was been done.
Exactly. Thank you, Larry.
Nick, don't talk over people just to that.
Now that the white guy got stabbed, the white cop got stabbed 22 times in prison, they wanted to put that to rest. They wanted to arrest the guy that did it.
I don't buy that either. Well, it makes no sense.
So that kind of goes on my agenda too.
Okay, first of all, if that's the case, they want to kill him. They want to hit him.
Yeah.
Why not stay? Well, whoever did that.
Okay. Well,
first of all, if he's in the shoe, they put him in a hole for a bullshit investigation. They kill him. And you know that. That's right. Real easy.
They did it to Epstein.
They did it to Epstein. So why wouldn't they just do that? I mean, and guarantee to kill him. Why make a guy stab a guy that I don't think the guy really wanted to stab him?
Or they hired the wrong guy.
I think maybe somebody who's got money paid this guy or whatever and said, listen.
We'll see. It might come out in court.
With what investigation? You can't tell me there's been an investigation in this thing. They knew we did our shit and they did a longer investigation.
I'm saying if the guy pleads innocent and goes to trial on this shit, and then we'll see.
He ain't pleaded innocent. He already gave a statement.
But so he's pleading out? He's pleading guilty?
There's no plea. No offer was put on the table yet, of course. This guy didn't even have first appearance. Well, he had first appearance after. Other than that, he probably did it telephonically, too.
You guys stole way more money than a life. That's kind of what I have to say. You both stole way more money than somebody's life.
No, you think a life is worth $10 million, $20 million?
I mean, to insurance, yeah.
Well, I mean, there is an actual number. I'd like to know that number.
What I'm saying. Yeah, to insurance, I really do think that there's going to be a bigger commotion over $18 million and then somebody's life.
Yeah, but what? Well, I disagree. But why? I mean,
as an insurance company, you disagree?
Nah, insurance companies are businesses. The government's the government too. Why does the government pay $28,000, $30,000 a year to keep a guy alive who's got 5 life sentences? I mean, if that's the case, you know, I mean, it was just about that.
It used to be 28. It's probably more now.
Yeah, it used to be 28. I'm sure it's 30.
And that's the cost a year for an inmate.
And I don't buy that either. You know, I think it's all numbers that they inflate for the private prison system to make a lot of money. I really believe that too. You know what they feed us. I seen them feed the warden. Massey was telling us.
We already know how the warden gets a bonus on
Never
how much
knew
money
that.
he saves.
Well, yeah, remember
Massey told us that, our cop friend.
Yeah, Massey actually is going to be coming on the show because he texted me. I said we got to do another show with you because I'm sure he has his views about this. Because let's face it. Even the cops don't like this guy, Chauvin. He made them look bad.
Right.
I mean, you know, now but people are saying he was trained to do that. The Minnesota Police Department, Minneapolis Police, was trained to put the knee on the neck.
Right.
Just like that. Now, nobody is trained to put their knee on the neck for 9.5 minutes. Like, you know, I mean, so I'm not buying all that. I think it was a killing. I think he just didn't give a shit and didn't care about the... Yeah, do I think there's contributing factors? Yeah, guy's health, my health, your health. If you have one lung, what can happen? I mean, those are good. But if he didn't do that, the guy would be alive. You know, if he didn't put his foot on his neck, the guy's alive. I mean, now if he dies other than that in the back of a... Listen, people die in police custody all the time, Dave. That's the cool, you know, the wild thing. And people don't get that. And I look at this whole case and say to myself, I did the first video. I had no idea within 1 week. 1 week, bro. My video's out. First video is out 6 days. 6 days. And I had to do another video.
I know.
It never happened. And I got another note for people out there. You guys are going to like this. I am interviewing Ned Luke. Ned Luke is Michael in GTA. And he is in GTA 6. So I have a list of questions.
We don't know yet.
Well,
but
he's a character in GTA?
He is one of the big characters, the main character. And I interviewed Lester.
Right.
You remember the guy did? Yeah. And I interviewed Franklin. And now, who's Lamar? Is he around still? Remember Lamar?
Yes, no, he's actually the main character in GTA 6. Soul? What's his name? Sal?
No, that's Franklin.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Lamar?
Franklin. Lamar's the other guy.
Oh, Lamar is Franklin's best friend.
Right. Remember they robbed the car and
Lamar is the reason fucking Franklin and him went viral over that meme.
Oh, that
Pussy ad.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that one.
Yeah, remember when they were in the car too?
One.
They were talking when they robbed the cars.
Yeah.
That's the first one I learned in GTA. But people have been asking me if I'm going to play it again.
Oh, you're playing the whole one. Sorry, but you have no choice.
I am
here
playing
now.
it.
Yeah, I'm here now. We got this big screen right chair.
Yeah, we're going to play it. We're going to have fun in that thing. I'm going to sit there and play GTA. It's actually a fun game. I like to drive.
Better you than me.
Yeah, I know. I hear you, bro. I like to drive, and I like to fly these crazy cars. All right, so we're going to leave the Derek Chauvin thing here for a second because I'm still in shock. If anybody wants to comment and anybody wants to tell me if you think you have a reason or can tell me any logical reason what this is going on, because this is so out of character for the FBI, the Bureau of Prisons. Listen, the guy who killed Whitey Bulger, Freddie Geese, he was in the hole for 3.5 years without being charged and even interviewed.
I know.
So how much do you think the feds spent on this? You both know about feds.
Like you mean meaning what?
The FBI, you mean?
Yeah.
Nothing. 2 days.
Nothing?
Not a whole lot.
How
They
much-
probably investigated with
can-
2-3 guys
comparatively,
in
I'm
3
saying,
days.
what I'm trying to say is comparatively to a diamond heist, about 22
They
stores.
put a lot more money in me, man. They said what they put just in looking for John. For John Rodriguez
That's
was $1
what I was
million.
asking. Yeah, that's
I have
what
that
I was
in
asking.
writing. That's
There
in
we
my
go.
sentencing transcript.
Can we frame that? I'll frame
we
it.
should. The FBI
I
and
will
the
frame
judge
that one.
ripped him a new one, boy. And that was cool as hell. I got to get that transcript. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get it.
I'll frame it. Good.
That's pretty cool. And what's the deterrent? Stand up. What's the deterrent? Oh, what am I, a federal judge? I love that guy. And I thought I was getting hammered. Little Dave was behind me in the courtroom.
How about when he took all the stack of paperwork on his
Just
desk?
picked it up. Boom. And you don't mess with a federal judge. They put the president in jail. They don't give a shit who they are.
Yeah.
And they can. That's the craziest thing.
Oh, the judge was trying to make a scene?
No, he don't try to make. He does whatever he wants. I watched the federal judge tell a cop, open that door, let this little kid run around the courtroom, sat on his lap. Sat on her lap and everything, and not a person told the marshal, stop. You ever put your hands on anybody? You open that door. The little gate, the swing gate, Dave. And he did that. But anyway, I want anybody out there who has an idea, just comment, please. I really want to check that out. Because I've been following this. I've been answering a lot of comments. Now I'm going to go off to another topic, bro.
Okay.
You and me are sports aficionados.
Yes.
Meaning we are in a club. We have a club of guys, of 34 guys, but we have our own crew. Call it what it is. It's a crew. We have a crew, and this is our clubhouse. This studio, everybody, we use as our clubhouse. Nick's involved.
On Sundays, football Sundays.
Mark, my buddy, Paul, Pete, bunch of people are involved with us that we come here and we hang out all day and we shoot the shit, eat, whatever, and watch football. Now, you and I in our pool is a pretty big pool. We're 1 and 2 on the money list.
And money earnings for the year.
Money earnings for the year. The people are calling it some kind of
First and second?
Yeah. People are calling
Really?
us. There's a con going on
Who's
there.
first, who's second?
David's got me by $37.
Depends. After tonight's
Yeah,
game.
after
How
30.
how much profit, though?
We both profited near 1,000, but profit.
All right, that's good.
Oh yeah.
So far.
That's
There's
what?
still got 5 weeks
2
left.
months? That's 2
Yeah,
months?
yeah. We got no
500 a month profit?
That's not even counting.
No, that's what I'm saying. So far, it's $500
We got 5
a
weeks
month.
left. Everything
Yeah.
we're doing is gravy.
So
Oh,
far,
you can't take it?
so
They
far
can't
it's
take
been
it from you?
12
No.
weeks.
Oh, all
What?
right, all right.
So far it's been 12
13.
weeks. 13
Maybe I'll
weeks.
Yeah,
put
yeah,
some
yeah,
money
5
on
more
some
weeks left.
blackjack or something. I don't know.
We love the pool, and my brother hit on one thing. I'm gonna say it right here on the air. He and I look at it every time now when I look at the games. Don't mess with those division rivalries.
True.
I mean, you could talk about Green Bay.
You mess with them all you want, but don't count on it for a lot of points.
Oh man, we have a great Nick. You should get in that next year.
What is a a division rivalry. Rivalry.
Okay, there's
6 different divisions.
6
in football.
divisions.
3 in the NFC, 3 in the AFC.
Each there's 3. This NFL has 32 teams. I think it is. Out of 32 teams, they have half of 16 in one league, 16 in the other league.
Well, the AFC, American
NFC.
Football Conference, National Football Conference. It's all the NFL, but it's 2 different
conference. And that actually, if you want to go a little history lesson, that came out from when the AFL was merged with the NFL, NFL. Anyway, that's when Joe Namath was to really put them on the map.
Bottom line, Nick, is the winner of at the end of the year, the winner of the NFC and the winner of the AFC play each other for the Super Bowl.
And that's every time.
And that has more views than Mr. Beast.
No, it does not.
Oh, yes, it does.
No, it does not. It does not. It does not.
Does not what?
It does. You know why?
It doesn't.
They do 150 million views in 2 hours.
Okay, but that's not. That's not concurrent, and that's not lifetime.
No, I agree.
No,
We're talking about just for that.
No,
They
Nick,
don't.
no.
Yeah,
I won't argue with that.
They don't. They don't.
Mr. Beast
I'm sorry.
stays up for a commercial forever. You can't get your money. So he gets money.
Yeah.
But
what is that? An NFL commercial? What, $2 to $5 million?
Yeah, probably.
Could you imagine what a?
Are we talking about Super Bowl?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even.
I don't know if it went down.
I thought it was-
Dave,
I-
'cause the
I
TV.
don't think so. Not last year.
I personally thought it was $2 to $5 million per commercial.
It is something like it used to be like that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They say the numbers have gone down.
Now imagine hiring somebody.
I don't know if they have really though.
Permanent ad forever.
Oh, it's a no-brainer. I think it's a no-brainer. I mean, when you think about
270 million views.
270. How about 500? 300 million. And they keep going.
500's pushing it for him.
Yeah, he's got his number one video is 575 million.
Yeah. I would say average is about
200
270.
Nice.
Nice. That's a nice video.
We watched his.
That's an average day for him. You know. So
200 million views.
I would say maybe $3
But you know what's
million.
impressive? He had in one day yesterday. He had 54 million views in one day. 54 million views in one day.
I know.
I'd like to look at the back end of his YouTube.
Yeah.
Nick, would you like to look at the back end?
I bet you could just ask him and he would show you.
You're right.
I don't think he really cares, dude. I think he would just be like, look.
You're right. Yeah. If I got to know him, I'd say, man, I just got to see what it looks like.
And he'd be like, here you go.
You know the money they got to do.
And then he would look at you dead in the eyes and say, hey, good luck.
Yeah, you can do it. Oh, yeah.
Good luck.
You can do it.
Good luck. You know, yeah. He would be like,
oh, he helps you.
No, yeah, he said, you can do it and good luck.
If you want,
right?
Dave, he'll help people.
I know. That's what these videos do.
No, not only that.
You mean other YouTubers?
Yeah. You know, he helps YouTube. You know how he does it?
No.
If he liked me and I won some contest he runs, he'll guarantee me 3 million subscribers in a day.
Wow.
Right, Nick? Crazy. That's just crazy to me.
Imagine being Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, on the internet.
Or God. You know?
Mickey's a little powerful than God.
Mickey's more powerful
Dave,
than God.
We're sitting here watching the Super Bowl. I'm going to let everybody know what I bet.
Wow.
I put $100 on Detroit Lions to win the Super Bowl at 14 to 1.
Right, at 1,400 for 100.
Right, and I also put $100 on Jacksonville at 16 to 1.
Correct.
To win the Super Bowl. Do you think both of them are going to make the playoffs?
Oh, yes.
I got a shot then.
Almost guaranteed playoffs.
Now, I don't know this. Wow, I don't really didn't think. Are they in the same division?
Oh, no. AFC, one's AFC, one's NFC.
Oh, yeah, Jacksonville's AFC, Detroit's
You
NFC.
hope they play each other
Oh, man, how would that be?
in the Super Bowl.
Then I just root for the 60. I root for Jacksonville.
Yeah, you root for
$200.
Yeah.
No, actually what you do is you bet.
You bet a couple of $100 or $200 on the opposite team.
500. What do you care? You know, you hit bat, whatever. Who cares what you did? You win in both of them. Then you, no matter what, you'd win.
Exactly.
I mean, you're going to win the Super Bowl
You're either
automatically.
going to win 1,400 or 1,600, and then you might even win your bet.
Right. Wow. But, you know,
They got to go through Frisco and Philly and Kansas City and Baltimore. And
I was
and
super
whoever else
impressed
is gonna
with
be in the
Frisco
playoffs.
yesterday. I was super impressed with Frisco.
I think they're the powerhouse right now.
Man, they walked.
Kansas City didn't look that
No,
great. They're not looking
they lost
great.
to Green Bay.
But you never know who's going to peak at the end.
You know, Green Bay, though, is a funny team. You know, they're tough in Lambeau on a Monday night. They're I read this stat how they just something about Lambeau. Also, I looked at. Mahomes didn't look great personally. I also don't think that Kelsey's great.
Yeah,
and he's gonna marry Taylor Swift.
Mary,
that's rumor.
Is that true?
Do you think? I don't know. Do you? Really
No. Did you hear it? Did you read anything like that?
No.
You all right today, Nate?
No. What do you mean?
Good.
All I'm saying is Mary. Do you really think that's a real rumor? Mary.
Why not?
Mary. Taylor Swift marry somebody?
Why not? She loves him.
All right, we're done here.
Look at David looking at you. Is he crazy?
I'm done with the married.
Rumor. You know what it is? He lost his glasses. He has no glasses. He can't see.
I can't see. I can't think. I can't.
He can't hear.
So he wears sunglasses like he's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, he can't see. He had to buy him yesterday from Zenny. He cannot see. He lost his glass. He loses everything. He loses his head if it wasn't attached, bro. So anyway, Dave. So what do you?
Married? No.
Who's your pick
for the Super Bowl? It's got to be Frisco.
You know what mine was at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, Miami. It's got to be Frisco.
Miami's looking good. They beat up on shitty teams, but they're looking good against those shitty teams.
No question. But they look pretty shitty against good teams. The 3 good teams they played so far, Philadelphia, Kansas City, and Buffalo, beat them.
Yeah, I know. And that's the division. I mean, they're making the playoffs, too. 2 Florida teams.
They're going to win the division.
Can Tampa make the playoffs?
They're going to win it? No.
They can't make it. They won yesterday.
It'd have to be a miracle.
The reason I say it'd be something if all 3 Florida teams won.
They'd have to win out, and other things would probably have to happen.
I wonder if there's a bet like that, a prop bet. Florida team wins the Super Bowl.
I don't know.
And then you got 3 of them in there.
Well, you're going to have 2 of them, Miami and Jacksonville.
Yeah, I know. And I got, what were the odds on Miami?
Miami and Jacksonville are the same division.
Do you remember what the odds are?
The same division. Conference.
Do you remember?
What
the odds on Miami were?
No, I don't remember.
I remember the best wasn't it Kansas City?
Kansas City was 450, Philly. And I think Frisco or Philly.
Philly, one of them. Frisco.
Baltimore, Frisco, Philly, Kansas City were the top 4. I think Kansas City was tied with Philly, I think. And that's before yesterday's game, so it's probably changed now.
I totally think that
I think Frisco's going to be favored now if you looked at it.
I think Frisco is the best.
But you know the odds change in Vegas as, week after week after week.
Yeah, of course they do. Every day, man. That's why you want to get it early. Imagine what the odds on Detroit were at the beginning of the year.
I know. 30,
40, 50 to 1.
You could have got it early, but you didn't even know they were going to be in the playoffs then. Now you do.
Hey, bro. How you like that? I really love this lighter, guys.
Great
Look
lighter.
at this, man. This lighter is the bomb, man. I love this lighter. It's got the punch, too. You like the punch.
I do like the punch.
You've been using, we got a bunch of other cigar stuff. I told you, the ashtrays and the other stuff. Matter of fact, I called David.
The starter box is flying off the shelves.
Oh
wow.
My God, guys.
Yeah. Aren't they, Nick? Yeah.
Jesus. I thought I worked a lot, and holy shit.
Dave, we boxed it.
Holy shit.
Now you got to teach them the mailing system.
Yeah, no. Yeah. David, you guys left. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, thank God. I had fun today. It was a fun football Sunday. It was just, relaxing.
And he can't see.
And guess what? I can't see. Yeah, that's for sure.
You can't, Dave. You can't hear.
I can't see. It affects my hearing. I can't read lips. You guys left. I went to go check ship station. I reloaded it. Should not have reloaded ship station in front of Larry. Holy fuck.
And I said,
holy
let's go to work.
I should not have done that. That was my biggest mistake of probably the year. What happened? A ton
more orders?
Holy,
Dave,
David, holy
30,
fuck.
40 orders?
Should not have done it. That was my biggest mistake.
Who's complaining?
I'm not complaining at all.
I'm not either. Yeah, I'm not.
I said to him last night, well, we got to work. Yeah. We got a big day. We got a trip coming up.
He was right behind
those
me.
Flyers going too.
Basically,
well, the flyers are done. Are they done?
They are done.
They're not in the box yet.
They're done. I just need. I just have to write the script for the Alpha Ice, and then they're done.
We're putting Alpha Ice in there too, in the strip on the thing. I thought we were just doing the lighter and the.
Well, I thought we were doing everything on the site. So.
Oh, you can't do it.
No, just do the
one or two
cigars
items.
and a lighter.
Skyder and a cigar and a lighter.
Boxes of cigars and a lighter.
Guess what?
You can't,
we're
you can't
done.
overwhelm.
We're done though.
And give them the website.
Also,
put the website down for your site.
Guess what? My computer crashed 4 times last night.
Well, not because of that. Because you got a shitty computer.
No, it wasn't.
Well, yeah,
that
means
didn't crash once.
Yeah.
I was on.
Well, you don't have enough memory.
Yeah,
I never said that it was because of the Alpha Ice, guys. Yeah, it's
because
because
all
my
the other-
computer. I built my computer in
Also, it
2006.
That's all the porn you got on it.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm very, very proud that you could totally search that computer. That feds could search it. You wouldn't see fucking one pussy, one set of tits. You wouldn't see nothing on that.
well, don't do mine.
Now, don't do my phone. Don't look at my phone. But you can go ahead.
Don't do my computer or my phone.
You can look at my phone. You
Hey,
can go
Dave,
right ahead.
you know
Look
what
at
the
my
problem
phone.
he has too?
Or
What?
I sat down at that desk yesterday.
my problem?
There's something loose because
Yeah.
you can move something. It shuts the whole machine down. That's what I think happened. And I think it's his cord coming
The way
from
it's
either
hooked up or something?
No, I think it's his cord that's
It's
got
something.
a
It's
short
something.
or something.
It's something.
Because if you literally move it, like move your desk like that, you might lose the whole computer.
Well,
Yeah.
it
And that I
could
know
be a
that
little-
was at least
little
3
nick
of
in the
them.
cord or something. I don't know.
Yeah, something right.
That was at least 3 of them. I know one of them was a crash, but 3 of them probably
like that?
was a.
like
Malfunction
that.
of the.
little-
You know, you got to
movie.
you got to troubleshoot it. You got to check the outlet.
Yeah.
Take it out and move it around if it's not the outlet. If you put it in a
But
extension cord or something, you know,
I know
check
what
that.
I know what it is.
You know what it is. What is it?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's the cords, like you said.
It's the torch.
It's the cords.
Oh, your cords are old.
It's the cold. They're so old, dude, and they've been moved. I have moved in and out of apartments maybe
Well, as much as you use it, I think it's
8
time for new cords.
8
then.
times.
You know, I got a
8,
great
9
show
times,
coming up,
so-
Dave. You know what the show coming up is? How landlords.
A podcast or
podcast
or a video?
We got video. Let me tell you the video's coming up. I'm doing Ned Luke. I'm doing Prime Drink.
Ned Luke-
I
okay,
bought
okay,
Prime
everyone.
Drink. You know what Prime Drink is?
No.
Who's
Prime
Ned Luke?
Drink is Logan Paul's and what's the guy from England?
KSI.
KSI. They have a big company. It's all over the place. So I went into BJ's and I went into I think we went to Walmart.
What is it? What is it?
It's like a Gatorade, but better than Gatorade.
Oh, it's not
They
alcohol.
say it is. No. Let me tell you something. You want to
It's
know how
an
expensive
energy
it
drink.
was?
It's an energy drink.
Okay.
Nick, tell them how expensive it was.
I mean, maybe a couple cents more than a Red Bull.
Put it this way: one drink for a case of them is $30. 12. Who's buying that?
How many in a case?
34.
12?
12.
How much? How much
12
was it?
cases, like $34.
For 12 cans?
Yeah,
For 12 drinks, 34.
and that's just
How
a
much?
drink like
hey guys, I don't buy beer, but how much is a 12 case of
$20.
Bud Light?
18, 20 bucks.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
And that has way more of a
kick.
yeah, a kick and a.
we drink
Yeah.
a lot of beer in here too. I'll tell you that, man. I've been drinking too much beer lately myself. But Dave,
we can tell.
So the Prime Drink. I'm doing the Prime Drink. I bought them all, and I'm going to do a blind taste test.
Blindfolded.
On blind, and we're going to put a Gatorade. We're going to
Red
put
Bull,
a
a
Red
Monster.
4 or 5 drinks, and I'm going to tell what the best is. Or I shouldn't even say what it is. I don't know. I'm not a big energy guy drinker. You know, I do drink some.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you had to guess what it is. Just be like, that one's good, that one's shit.
Yeah. That's
I wouldn't
good.
feed that one to my dog.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but it might not be all about the taste. It might be how much energy you get.
I don't
too,
care what
though.
it. The taste has to come in. You think you're going to keep eating something that's crap? You don't.
No,
like.
I wouldn't.
Unless you're like a bulkhead who just
But
like,
unless you're a
dry
big,
scoops
unless you're some
protein,
bodybuilder
you know?
guy that
Yeah.
don't care and he wants
Exactly.
you drinking for energy.
Well,
I
then
don't
you're
know.
not going to sell that many.
Exactly, a bulkhead.
And I'll tell you another thing. I had
Dry
this
scoops
the
protein.
hunger last night while we were working.
Yeah.
You know what I ate? I ate oatmeal at 4 in the morning, at 3 in the
You
morning.
mean you had the munchies? Yeah.
Yeah, oatmeal.
What
Then I had a
else?
ramen noodle. I still eat my
ramen
ramen
noodle, yeah.
noodles, you know, from like the prison.
Ice
But
cream,
I didn't eat ice cream last night. There's no ice cream.
cupcakes,
No,
ho-hos.
no cup. There was whipped cream with alcohol in it.
Mark brought that over.
Yeah, that's
For
my
what?
buddy Mark. We also
drink
have a
did he
group,
make
everybody.
I don't know what the hell. He bought it at the liquor store. He wanted.
We also have a group,
But it also
my
had
brother
no,
and
it
I.
had no cap.
We have, my brother and I are in another group. We call it the Bronx group that we meet.
We go to lunch.
We go to lunch
we go
once
to
a
lunch
Monday.
Every third Thursday of the month.
And we
A group of guys from the Bronx, New York, who we
And
grew
then-
up together with, most of them. And a couple of guys that we didn't know as kids, but we know now from the Bronx.
from the Bronx. And then there's a couple guys that are not.
Our We come to lunch with about 6, 7, 8 guys,
and we bullshit.
We all throw in $20 a month. We're saving it for the end of the year. We're going to do something as a group,
right?
Together. We don't know what yet, but whatever.
Exactly, and it's fun. And you know what?
It's a Bronx group with a couple non-Bronx people.
Yeah, you know what's good about it, Nick? It's something when you get older, you network that way. So
and we all chip in for the lunch, unless it's your birthday month,
right? Yeah.
When we go to lunch this December, the third Thursday in December,
Dennis won't pay.
If it's
Dennis's birthday.
If it's Dennis's birthday in December, he don't pay. He gets free lunch.
Yeah, and everybody else just puts in their car and we chop
split it 5, 6 ways, whatever.
Right. And we and if there's 2, who cares? I don't care if 7 guys had one, I'd pay. It doesn't matter. But it's a good way to network, Nick. That's something like people with different businesses and your stuff. And if you want to help somebody, you want to go on a cruise, or you might know some guy's wife might be a cruise girl. It could be a zillion things, and you're there to help each other. Yeah. And or bounce things off of. It's really a good thing. I've learned to do that when I was with our other group.
With the dinner group.
I started that with Joe Fermini and Louie.
With the dinner group, yeah.
With Uncle Louie, man. And you know what they bought me on my birthday? You remember that?
No, I was in prison.
They bought me.
Sorry, David doesn't remember that.
They bought me.
My bad.
They bought me a briefcase, like a businessman's briefcase, like me. I said, "Does this have a machine gun holder in it, or what the fuck it's got in this thing?" But they both passed since then. 2 good dudes, man. But that happens. Now I look back and we got all the other guys. We got Josh and Laz and
Tony, Diana, Frank, and everybody.
And Gary. We got a good crew.
There's 16, 17 guys to go to that thing.
And you can tell anybody, no matter how rich they are, go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
I can't say that, can I, Nick?
You can. Now, you couldn't say the F word 3 more times.
Oh, is that how it works? You can say it once?
You can say it once, and then if you... there is a term in the conditions that says excessive.
Oh, so once is not excessive, yeah. I've been good lately.
Yeah, you have. You can't say it in the first, I would say, 2 minutes.
Right, to be safe.
It says 15 to 60 seconds. 30
seconds, I thought it said, yeah.
15 to 60 seconds. I'm going to just tell you
2 minutes.
It's 2
but
minutes.
I've been good lately, man. I haven't been really...
But at any time in the video, if you do it excessively within bam, 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 it's gone.
It's weird, YouTube, Dave. You can't say the word, certain words.
Yeah.
Right, and they just... I don't get it. It blows my mind. Look at Dave watching there. What is that? What are you watching?
I don't know.
We got a great... What'd you put on there?
I couldn't even find the big remote. I don't know.
Oh, they got somebody who's down. Another inmate down. Inmate down.
It was Chauvin, but I can't find the remote. I don't know.
Wow. I had it over there, boy. You lost that too, Nick?
I lost a bunch of shit this week. That is for sure.
Nick is... he lost his glasses, the camera.
What, moving, Nick?
He don't know where he lost.
Yes, Dave.
Go look at my car.
I've been fucked
up.
Yeah,
it might be in the car, his glasses.
Go look. You can't tell.
How about we don't go look, all right? I don't want anyone to go look at the car.
Car or truck?
Truck.
Truck. I don't want anyone to go look at the truck. What do you do with the
car? Hey, Dave, I may need you tomorrow, too, though. Pick me up at the mechanic shop.
Okay.
Okay? I'm going to drop it off, see if they can fix it in a day. If they can fix it in
the truck?
No, the roof.
You gonna get it done?
Yeah, I'm getting it done.
You really think they're gonna fix it?
Where are you going to? Which one?
Let's put a bet on it.
Vlad?
Let's put a bet on it.
It's close to you. Not that far.
Yeah, I know.
What?
I said, let's put a bet on it.
Listen, I can't bet on anything. That car is like a woman. You love it, but it costs you a lot of money.
Exactly. You really deep down think
so
you're gonna
Dave, are you
get
gonna take the RV?
Alrighty.
Maybe one day, yeah.
Nick, you keep kicking your camera. Are you gonna take the RV?
Maybe one day. Yeah.
Yeah. Take it. Paul's taking it.
I know.
I got to see how Paul drives it, man. He thinks, I can drive it. Tell him, they think it's easy to drive that thing. It's not hard down a straight road. Start maneuvering that thing.
Well, yeah, I know. Backing up without a camera. Is the camera backup? Camera light?
I'm gonna try to fix that.
Fixing that too,
Dave. I'm gonna try to fix that. Yeah. The toilet today and tomorrow.
We thought they were fixing everything.
Yeah, I mean South Carolina. I'm talking.
No,
about.
don't even go on this, please. I'm in a great mood.
I'm
happy today.
Oh, we can do that. We can do that next episode on renters and mechanics. And
you know what it is, Nick. It's true. I want everybody out there to think about this. And if you're a young person, I really want you to think about this. There are trades out there right now that pay top dollar. Auto mechanics, air conditioned people, it's called HVAC. What else? I mean, there's
plumbing, electricity,
Here's it, Nick.
remodeling,
you can't
construction,
trust people.
carpentry.
How do I know what's going to be wrong with that car?
All of them, Larry. Every trade right there, guys, go into them. Because if you want to quit in about a year, you're going to learn so much that you can take on for the rest of your life.
Just don't work for somebody. Work for yourself.
Well, no, you
know what, David? Good job, John. I told you, and I would think about RV guys or Nick. You could take a van, buy a van, and be a handyman if you have the work ethic. And
you mean an RV handyman?
Yeah, not even. How about any handyman?
That's kind of what I was trying to get to. Is go work for somebody. You can literally go on LinkedIn and apply to every single...
How long would it take you to get a job?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
Let's do that
How about me, right now?
Right now.
How long it took me to have a remodeling job? Me, personally.
You're covering your mic.
It took me 30 minutes to get a response. And I responded back, and I said, hey, I have no experience. This is during COVID. I have no experience at all, but I can work a broom, is exactly what I said. I can work a broom and I can clean up good. I'm really good at learning. All right, hey, be here Monday.
Literally.
Be here Monday.
No tools, nothing? You didn't need anything?
No, nothing.
See that, Dave? People think they can't get a job.
No, he said, have basic tools. So I was like, all right. I went and bought a fucking hammer.
Nick, you don't have to curse. Watch the
language. Sorry. Sorry. I went and bought a hammer. I went and bought pliers. I went and bought a...
crowbar?
A crowbar, yes, a handheld crowbar, and that's all I had.
Now, what did you apply for? What kind of construction job?
Remodeling. So it was a...
we're ripping out a kitchen.
Demolitions and stuff.
So it's an overall...
So that's fun stuff. You go there and rip out...
They'll redo the bathroom, the kitchen, the foyer.
Retile a tub.
And how long were you doing that when I met you?
When you met me, I was doing it for maybe a year and a half. But when I started, I told him, hey, pay me $10 an hour. And I bet you this man laughed and went, okay, come on over. And within a week, I got paid $12 an hour. And then within a month, I got paid $14 an hour. And then within another month, I got paid $17 an hour. And within another month, I got paid $18 an hour.
Then you go up to $30 an hour?
And then I moved to Florida because my Xbox friend was like, hey, my wife has a remodeling, designing business. She can get you work. And I was like, okay, cool. I don't have kids. I got a dog. I'm going to travel wherever.
No, we got a dog. That's Morty.
Wherever I want to.
Morty's my man.
So then I came out to Florida, and then for some reason, I jibber-jabbered my way up from $18 an hour. Within 3 months, I was getting paid $18, and I went to $33 an hour.
Maxed out after a year and a half.
No, not from Florida. No, this was 3 months, 18 to 33. But
you knew a lot from St. Louis. You brought some knowledge with you.
Tools and everything.
Right?
I spent all of Trump's money he gave me during COVID. I bought all my tools.
How much did you spend
on tools? I don't know. A lot of money.
What's a lot? Let me give us a number.
So maybe a table saw is $700. I would say I spent maybe $2,100 on tools.
Oh, that's not.
But
bad.
It was all free.
No, I get your money, David. When you were in did you have your own tools?
Yeah. Well,
did you have to have your own tools?
Hand tools, not power tools.
So they supply the jobs supply all power.
The boss supplies power tools. We supply hand tools.
Oh, so those guns and all that you shoot.
Drills, guns, hammer drills. Chipping guns, whatever.
My boss. You did construction for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in the union. It's a little different.
And you know what he was making?
He was in
Nick?
metal. I don't want to mess with metal.
And Nick, he was making $100 an hour.
I don't want to mess with metal. That's
$100 an hour.
$112 an hour.
$112 an hour.
It's great. Dude,
is that crazy?
Awesome. Yeah.
And vacation.
Yeah, dude. And that's what I'm saying. If anyone's like, oh, there's no work. Yeah, there is.
But Nick, hold on. Let me straighten you out there. My brother will tell you, to be a construction worker in Florida is stupid. go up to New York.
Why do you think I quit?
Yeah. Well, you like what you do here, but right, Dave? Would you tell anybody to go up to Northern or California?
Go to a big city. Go to California. Go to Chicago. Go to.
Did they get the same money as New York?
No, on par, but no.
No. Is New York the highest paid union?
New York and California. Parts of California are just as high, like Los Angeles. Like Frisco isn't as high.
Really?
I mean, they might be just
couple bucks,
$6-8 less, so they might make $103 an hour, not $110, whatever. You know
right,
what I mean?
right.
But they got different things.
But wasn't it hard to get in there?
Well, yeah, you just can't get in the union. You got to serve an apprenticeship for 4 years, 5 years. Now it's 5 years.
I was trying to explain
so
to someone
you don't
the other
start
day.
out at that. The first day on the job, you start out at maybe $25 an hour,
right?
And then you
which
you learn
$25 an hour is right now is fucking awesome.
No, not anymore, Nick.
Larry,
yeah, but every 6 months they went up the ladder.
$25 an hour right now.
And then when they graduated, in 10 years,
money.
when they became full-blown journeyman mechanics, they made the big money.
And, it's funny because, I remember our dad did that, and obviously he got you into the union.
Yeah.
I didn't want to work. But the unions were all father-son, all family then, right, Dave? Dave, you with me?
Yeah.
It was all family then, right?
Yeah. Well, it was father-son type thing. If you had a son or a nephew.
But it's not like that anymore.
No, not no more.
They're not allowed.
Not in New York. I don't know where.
We always made fun of
like that.
union breaks. So everyone that got hired out for union, we were like, oh,
Yeah.
all right, they're going to smoke a cigarette every
Yeah, wait a minute.
20
You'd have
minutes.
4 guys watching one work.
Exactly. And then
They're laughing all the way to the bank.
Oh, no, exactly. And that's why we would always be pissed. Because
And David was a boss. He was a
Yeah.
boss. So he had men.
It was never like we weren't jealous. It was always we were making fun of him because we were jealous. It was like, wow, you've got 17 mandatory union breaks during your shift. Wow.
Did you ever have a lot of guys work for you?
Yeah, I'm 30, 35.
30 guys. So you didn't work then, like hammer it.
No, I didn't work with tools, no, but I worked with blueprints and meetings and
Right.
I had to, go see the GC and
Hey,
deal with the GC.
how many dreams did you have during your time in the union where you were like, wow, that structure fell down or he didn't show up?
No, union stuff don't fall down.
None.
Never did, Nick.
None.
Do you know a union building in New York City never fell down?
Nick, I'll tell you this. In New York City, they had the union HVAC and they had non-union workers. But certain jobs, non-union workers couldn't work. They weren't
Like a
allowed to
government
work.
job or something.
But they had I think 1 year they had 152 deaths in construction in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Deaths, people falling down a shaft,
Yep.
off a building, off a scaffold,
Being
whatever.
pushed.
Whatever. 150 of them were
Shoved.
non-union and 2 were union.
Really? Just because of the safety measures?
But no, what I'm
Safety.
saying is-
our bosses
I'm
bought
not
us how to
saying-
buy us the harnesses and this and that and hard hats and this and that and non-union.
Well, the question
They don't care.
the
they don't
question-
care. I mean,
The question really wasn't like, oh, did you fuck up? It was just, did you have dreams about fucking up?
No.
No?
Did you ever worry about anything like that when you went in a building?
no.
Because during serving, and you can ask, I bet you I'll put big bucks, any bucks you want to put on it. If you ask any server in the restaurant industry if they have nightmares about stupid things that go on during serving a table, and everyone
Who
be
would
like,
have nightmare over that?
I mean, the servers, Larry. Servers.
I'll ask
Larry,
my daughter. I'll bet my life
you can
my
call
daughter
her.
never had a
I want you to
nightmare.
call her right now, actually. I do. I really do. I want
No,
you to
don't
call
call
her.
it now. We don't got time.
No, we don't. We have to leave here in a few minutes.
But,
Right.
next, during the landlord podcast, we're going to call her.
I will bet on that.
And
side bet right here. You're going to hear
side
it.
bet. How
Now,
much?
I'm going to
How
ask the
much?
question. Here's the question.
How much? Yeah.
$20.
Way
Put the
more.
money up.
No, way
I want you to
way
put
more.
your 20 up.
Way more. Let's
I ain't
do
giving you the
300.
20.
Let's do 300
Yeah,
bucks.
300.
Like she
$300.
had a nightmare over this.
300 bucks.
You're gonna lose.
$300.
Nick, don't bet.
Now, Nick is being stupid.
You got no. You got 300 bucks.
You don't think I wasn't a server?
No.
I was.
Larry. You did piss poor bartending for maybe 2 weeks.
I was good at it.
Yeah, okay.
Booking.
He was a union bartender. He went to bartender.
I went to bartender school.
Bartending
Sal
store.
Anthony's.
Because he was fucking a demand.
I remember your first job was in Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that place in Greenwich Village?
I remember your first job at 32 years
with the wine
old.
cellar in the basement.
Gramercy Park. That's the first time I ever saw a $5,000 bottle.
I know,
of wine.
downstairs in the basement in the wine cellar.
Yeah, you remember that?
I remember the place.
Gramercy Park.
I was in there drinking with you one time at the bar.
Hey, you remember when I went to the place over in the village?
Yes, the bookies.
Oh, that was great. That was a great place.
All right,
man.
we got to go.
That was.
We actually
do
have to go right now.
Hey, Dave,
but the ending bet is $300.
Shut up, Nick.
Your daughter having
Just shut up. We're gonna make a bet on air. Put your money up.
300.
Put it up.
Forget it.
Yeah, he's just he can't see. Oh, look, he's rich now, Dave. He got his money back that I got him. Dave, I got his money back.
$300.
Dave,
$300 for
my money's
your
over
daughter.
there. Did you take my 500 that I'm depositing?
I take it? No, I swiped it, bro. What do you mean?
Do you owe me this for something?
$300 that
You owe
your
me this for
daughter
something?
has had.
I mean, I'll take it.
Not even one, but multiple nightmares about
Nightmares.
nightmares.
You have no idea who my daughter is.
Nightmares or just bad dreams.
You think Missy had nightmares too?
Bad dreams.
Missy was
Bad
a server.
dreams.
You think she had nightmares?
Bad dreams. Yeah, I'll call. Yes. Yeah.
Put another 300.
All right.
Come on.
Yeah, let's go.
A bad
hey, Dave,
dream.
and then you say who do you like this week? We don't even know who's playing really.
We don't know, but we'll do a part. We're running short on time now, but next week, next Monday, we could do it if you're around.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday, whenever you come back.
Right.
Or we'll do a podcast.
Whatever it is.
Sports.
Right, whatever it is.
And we'll be
I'm on a trip, everybody.
We'll also be closer to the playoffs and football and all of that. And
I was due to go to New York, but that was moved off.
Yeah, I know,
all right,
so.
everybody. Nick, I'll see you in a bit.
Yep.
Everybody, please stay safe. Make good choices. Check out my sponsor, Leave a Cigar. They're a good pay. Have a great day, everybody.
Something you should hear.
This is The Real Deal with Larry Lawton.